Hello. Oh my goodness. I still have the video that I have to upload of Megan Goods. I haven't uploaded, but I hope by next week I hope to upload it. Um, this video here is um, it's a celebrity reading review of August Alsina. And the news is that he has a illness. Uh, and the main thing is that when you the people or you the folks, whatever, people get annoying and they be wanting to know every little peck and peck, but you're not gonna still. You're not gonna go to uh, make a cure for it or be a better person, a caregiver once you know they have it. So don't ask. Detail it. Let them tell you when they want to tell you what they want to tell you, whatever it is. Um, it's a million infections that are tumultuous, a million, not just one or four. uh, so definitely as I get into the energies about uh, I don't want to say let's say estimate. I get into the estimate about August Alsina. Um, so I did, as I said, I always do like a like before I know their birthday. I may already know their birthday before I do, but this one I didn't know his birthday, and so I figured that he is a combination of an Earth and an air sign, where he has Aries and Virgo and Libra in his chart. So his birthday is September 3rd, which make him a Virgo. The number 3. Um, the number 3 is not. Um, I really not by elaborating on it because there may be something, whether it's personal or philosophical, is debated. So I won't discuss it. He right now his steps are the care that he gives toward himself. Being a Virgo, I estimate him at that Aries and Libra. Uh, it's about every step caring for himself, keep around those that are the best care of him. And I feel that he's had such a mixture, a wide range mixture around him that he has to take the time out of fear to anyone that is demanding an extension or accountability of your time. You have to discard them. Matter of fact, give them some bills to pay, and then that's the way you're gonna get rid of them. Get them some bills to pay and say, look, I need care. So when I'm not selling no albums, my royalty checks start dwindling down to 50 cents a quarter, $50. You know, you need to get rid of them before you get into your times. And we're both in the bayou. uh, and uh, a lot of the food that we eat, and it's gotten worse since the up to date times, is extremely not good for us. Crawfish is meant to clean of the dead. Uh, when the animals die up in the water, and particles and feces that's died, that's what crawfish and crabs, a lot of crustaceans and we do eat a lot of that. And I learned it when I was younger, but it's something like, shucks, like cigarettes and other stuff. You just can't, just automatically get off of it when you learn it. And am I having a withdrawal even though I've been away for a while? It's been, with the decade, and then even revisiting, and so whatever like that. It's a withdrawal, but you learn to manage, and definitely, um, I learned to better take care of myself to myself as I had to go elsewhere out of the deep plantation. Uh, Now, whether I'm gonna tell somebody to stop eating, I can't. That's something that it is hosting. It is hosting. You know, I don't want to use the word, but it is hosting of what we maybe should not be hosting. But that is a culture we're raising, so we can't just expect us to quit cold turkey. It's not gone. Now there are more and more people within the last 20 years, 20 to 30 years, they're being born to where they're allergic to seafood, and there's the number one allergy. And, that's just not the environment. Yeah, I mean, if you're allergic to seafood and that's what your culture is prior to eating, you ain't gonna, you only gonna be able to be outcast for so many decades or so like that. But the energy with August Alsina is that he has to have. I believe I have summed up the basic with him being a Virgo. Take care of his hair, his health, his soul, and he's spoken for himself. He knows what he needs to do. He really do. But living in this world, and then you have a lot of carnal uh, parties. They're just about partying, and they're not serious, and they're not about you bettering yourself. And they always want to challenge you uh, to beat the demonics, especially when you come from that culture. They're always trying to keep you in that. And he knows what to do, and he needs to follow as he's self-guided. Uh, you know, going to many, just eating, mainly eating healthy, keeping people around him that are, it's a difference between not being perfect and wicked. He may have to, income wise, I mean, this time you're going to see who's going to really be down. He may have to part-time tour. Um, he may have to do stage plays for a time it lasts, as long as they're, paying and so forth. Um, but he needs to tend to right now, and whether it's in the mid or early stages, and a lot of outer folks, they look at us and they think nothing. Oh gosh, to say you went through that, and it's only, there are people that could get there and they could, soon as they meet us and know us for a month, they can tell a whole book, and it's like, well, dang, I've been saying all this here, and it's been downplayed, and nobody is catching. All they focus on is the glitter, or just something superficial, or something that, well, wait, hold up, let's put the math together. And they're not, their math is 2 plus 2 equals 5. 2 plus 2 equals 3. And we allowed to tolerate a lot of leeway with those parties. And you gotta disconnect. You gotta disconnect from those parties. Um, it doesn't matter who they are if they're not bringing you happiness. If their happiness feel like ramen noodles, it feel like a bag of Cheetos. It doesn't, and coming from where we come from, somebody think, cause, oh, well, I got there and I could have did something wicked to you, but I did good by you, so you got to keep me around, kind of thing. No, cause there's still room for them to do what they want. They do. They could have did. And so this is a celebrity review reading for August Alsina. I mean, it's as simple as this here. Um, there's no further questions you can have. He can go a long time. Can he recover and heal? He has to put the deep details, step by step, and uh, to manage or recover from this condition. A lot of times, a lot of ailments that we have. Um, you'll have reports written up like, well, to say, and this don't make sense that you have this here, but you're doing this here. You want me to sit back in the corner and you got me getting there fighting and fussing and cussing you out over food. I'm fighting and fussing with transportation, and so it's either that or be suicidal. And that's where you know what you're doing. And so when you ask those little dumbass questions, and somebody maybe go, oh, I saw he went there and he enjoyed a comedy show, or he went there and he worked a concert and looked like he was that just was a movie. Um, I myself having, like I said, I have ailments, and many look, and then some be around for a while and they're like, wow, all you have said, but ooh, yeah, this is what you're really saying. It's real, even though it's not. You don't see. You can't. It's not something you can see in a 30-minute visit, or just see from writing a thesis report. It's something that the sun has to meet with you. TTYL.